Welcome to another video with me, Rev Haynes. If you like the video, please hit the thumbs up, share the video with someone else, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Do have a look at my many other previous videos, and I'd love to be encouraged with a comment from you. Thanks very much. Today, 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 9. But he said to me, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest on me." Put your hand up if you have a weakness. And those that didn't put their hand up have the weakness of lying. We all have our failings. The Apostle Paul is concerned that he is in danger of becoming conceited about his spirituality. His weaknesses are made up of his failings and also his difficulties that, on the occasion of this verse, he attributes to a messenger of Satan who torments him. This messenger he calls a thorn in the flesh. And we too, alongside our character flaws, face trials, and together these make us weak. Even when we face the effects of evil, when evil attacks us, God can use it to our good. Paul comes under an ongoing attack, and it's used by God to keep him humble. From this experience, Paul learns that God's grace is all that he needs. This means that Paul can boast in his weaknesses because by them God is glorified. The power of Jesus in his life is the means by which he achieves anything, for otherwise the thorn, the weakness, would restrain him from accomplishing anything at all. Now, we could spend time guessing what that thorn was that Paul had. We just don't know. And much better is that we get on and apply the teaching to our own circumstances. So what is it that's the thorn in your life? What is the weakness in us? And can we see that God could use it for his greater good? Having a weakness will often mean that as we go on with God leading our lives, his grace is received in us and displayed through us. The goodness of God that brings us peace and which leads us to love others, it glorifies God over and over. Perhaps without a weakness, we would become conceited because of our own strength and our own abilities. Better then not to be a superhero, but to have a weakness that causes us to rely on God. Now that's all well and good, and it really is well, and it really is good. But how do we access and how do we rely on the grace of God? And what does Paul mean here when he says the grace of God? Usually the grace of God means, when we come across it in scripture, the forgiving grace of God, the way in which God forgives us even though we don't deserve it. That's the grace of God. But here, what Paul's talking about when he talks about the grace of God here, well, that refers to other gifts of God that come simply by his presence with us. When God is with us, when his Spirit lives in our lives, when we are keeping an open line of communication with him, then God is all we need. That relationship with an ever-present God. God's presence is enough to give us peace and to equip us for all circumstances. So we have to practice those things that keep us close to God. And I hope that these videos are one of the things that help with that. Throughout today, walk with the Spirit. If you're aware of a particular current weakness or struggle that you have, consider if God can use that for his glory before it's taken away from you. God bless, and I promise I'll see you here soon.